General Hospital now has Willow Tate creeping closer to death with no sign of accepting Nina Reeves into her life. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching for more details. But is the leukemia patient being unkind about all this? Or is she entitled to this hardline she's taking against her biological mother? On the ABC soap PGH spoilers, see Willow Tate's Caitlin McMullen last hope in the hands of her biological mother's aunt. And Lisa Lobrecht, Kathleen Gaddy, is willing to put her own health at risk to save her great niece. And time is definitely running out for Nina Reeves, Cynthia Watro's daughter. Every day, she gets weaker. And if Willow doesn't get a bone marrow transplant soon, she might die before her wedding date. Yet we see on General Hospital that she stubbornly refuses to let Nina into her life in any meaningful way. As a mother herself, Willow Tate knows the fear of loss. She's facing the notion that her two children will grow up without a mother. So it's hard to see why she has no sympathy for Nina Reeves, who had one daughter die without ever knowing her, Nell Benson, Chloe Lanier. Yet despite her mom's efforts to save her life, the cancer patient's unmoved on GH. Is that fair, considering the other maternal influences in her life? It's unclear why Willow sticks to her hate with such passion. It's true that she and Nina had a rough relationship from the get-go, but that was about Nina protecting her stepdaughter, Charlotte Cassadine. And yes, on General Hospital, Nina suspected Willow Tate of cheating with T.J. Ashford, Tatch Bellow, but their behavior did look suspect. But is she really worse than Harmony Miller, Ainbeka Adrenal, her adoptive mother? Nah. No way. Remember that Harmony handed Willow over to be molested by Dawn of Day cult leader Shiloh Archer, Kobe O'Cloughlin. And Harmony took her from her dad and abused her for years. Those are things her biological mother would never do. Plus, Willow seems a bit hypocritical for immediately forgiving Carly Corintha Spencer, Laura Wright, for months of lies that almost cost her life. And when you look back at Carly's history versus Nina's, it's hard to judge who's done worse things. If you know your General Hospital history, you'll recall Ms. Reeves spent much of her life in a coma. Meanwhile, Carly wreaked havoc all over Port Charles and was involved in repeat plots to cheat several biological parents of their children. She did it by keeping Christina from Sonny Corinthos, Maurice Bernard, and keeping Spencer from Nicholas Cassadine, then Tyler Christopher. And she lied about the paternity of Michael Corinthos, Chad Dell, too. So why is Willow so harsher on Nina? Spoilers point to Willow Tate getting an 11th hour save by Lisa Lobrecht's bone marrow donation. And that leaves years for her to watch her children grow up. But will she keep Nina Reeves out of her grandchildren's lives? It must be painful on General Hospital for Nina to see Carly with an all-access pass to both Willow and those children. The main bone Carly has to pick with Nina is her lying about Sonny's identity when he was Amnesiac Mike. But you might also recall that Nina was about to tell the truth, only Carly unleashed yet another tirade of hatefulness on her. Do you think Willow's being unreasonable? After all, there are really no heroes in Port Chuck. Willow Tate's adoptive mother was an enabler who helped Shiloh rape young women. And she was a killer, too. As for her fiancé, Michael, he beat his stepmother to death with an axe handle. And Carly's roster of misdeeds is very, very long. But the only person Willow seems to judge harshly is Nina, even though she's got a shorter list of bad behaviors than many others in town. So do you think Willow Tate is unfairly harsh to Nina Reeves? Or does the woman have it coming on GH on ABC?